Hi Bromies, it's your boy Ricky here with Bromero Cards for Honeybee Stamps. I hope you're doing well today. Y'all, we are going to be making a card today using some products from the latest release from Honeybee Stamps. And this is going to be pretty much an all die cutting type of card. And I'm kind of excited to show this to you. Not kind of, I am. It is a set that I've used before, but I'm going to be using it in a different way than I did previously. So I'm kind of excited to bring this product back and to play around with it. So before we get started, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. Also click that notification bell so that you know a new video is coming out. Also leave some comments down below. Tell me what you think about the card, what you think about Honeybee Stamps products, all that great stuff, and share the love. If you know someone that may like this video, send it out to them. All right, so let's go ahead and get started making the card. Okay, so in today's card, we are going to be using the Bold Backgrounds Vintage Rose. We're going to be using the Lean on Each Other sentiment set along with the coordinating dies, black and white paper, and some colored ink here. So what I'm going to do is get the desk set up for the first step. Okay, so we're going to be using this whole die set today, and so we're going to go ahead and do some die cutting. I'm going to put this plate on the black paper because I'm going to be cutting it out of that. And then I am going to cut out these petals or the parts of the flowers. I'm going to cut them out 3 times because we need to have 3s of everything to create this card. So I will put this out on the platform here, and I'm going to run these through the die cutting machines. This one only once, this 3 times, and then we'll come back for the next step. Okay, so we have everything cut out. I cut out all the flowers 3 times, and then I just cut this out once because we are going to be placing this just on the white card base here, exactly like this. So what we can do is go ahead and complete that part because I know it's going to be flat onto the card. So we're just going to put a bunch of glue all over the back of this thing here to get it stuck to the card base. And we're just going to stick some globs of glue in different places just to make sure that it does actually stick to the card base. Do you have to have it everywhere? Probably not, but we'll put it in as many spots as we can before the glue starts to dry. We'll go ahead and put this down. Okay, so the card base portion is done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do some ink blending. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up 2 of these flowers here, or actually the 3 flowers, on a blending, like something we can blend on. And then I'll come back and show you the blending of each one of those, and then I'll put them together, and then I'll do all the rest, and then we'll continue with the rest of the card. Okay, so I have all the pieces to the flower laid out on to this waffle flower mat, and we are going to start doing some ink blending. I'm going to go with the lightest color first, and we're just going to go in and start blending these out. They don't have to be super covered because as we go through, the ink will start soaking into the paper. So, you know, that'll be fine. This doesn't seem to be sticking that well. I don't think I stuck them down as well as I should have, but that's okay. We're just going to ink blend these. Again, we're just doing the lightest color right now. Okay, I think those look good. So then we're going to go into the mid color, which is going to be mauve here that we have. And that's going to be all of this here. And again, they don't have to be completely covered or saturated. The ink will blend into the white paper as we go along. Let's get this guy back over here. Just go over them a little bit more. All right, that looks good. And then we're going to come in with the last color. Actually, this one right here needs to be this mid color. Okay. Then we're going to come in with this last color, which is Berrylicious. And all of these are going to be this color. Okay. All of those look good. And then these guys are going to be this citronella color, yellow. Okay, that looks good. These guys, I'm not for sure what color I'm going to do yet. I think I might do black, but I'm not for sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these off. I'm going to get them grouped together, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to put some of these together. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start putting some of these flowers together. The first one I'm going to put together is the easiest one. And what I decided to do was go ahead and make the bases of these black because it's supposed to represent the greenery of the rose. And since this base is black and it represents, you know, the greenery, quotation marks, I thought it should match. So we are going to put one of these together. Super simple. There we go. And then that's going to go like right there. So then next we will put these together. And I like to do some dimension on this. So we are going to glue a couple of these together. There we go. So we'll glue those two pieces together. And then we will go ahead and get the rest of it put together. But I want to kind of do a, this is going to be like dimensional here. You know what? I think I'm just going to put them all together today. That's all right. Sometimes I like to add dimension to the flowers, but I think today we're just going to do it quickly. And we're going to put this together. So there we have that. Then we have this piece, which goes there. And then we have the yellow piece, which goes here. And everything's like super simple, you guys. It's kind of like putting a puzzle together. It's nothing too hard. Alrighty, and then we have, let's see, we have this piece, which goes down here. I might want to get my tweezers out, actually. Oops, maybe this way. There we go. And then we have this piece. Which goes here. And then we have this piece. Which goes here. So there's the bigger flower. We have that together, and then that would go here. Like that. And then the smaller flower is pretty simple. Right there. And the next one goes down. Like that. And then the yellow piece. I'm gonna get my tweezers out, you guys. And the yellow piece. Goes right there. So then we have the smaller flower, and that's going to go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the flowers together. We will end up putting some foam tape on the back of these to pop these up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so we have all the flowers put together, and what I did was I put some foam tape on the back of each one of these flowers. And we're just going to place them on here just like a puzzle piece. My head might get in the way for a second. I want to make sure that this is covered pretty good. So what I'll do is I'm going to go through the process and get all these backings taken off. And then what we'll do is work on the sentiment. So I'll be right back. Okay, so for the sentiment on this, I don't want to take away from how beautiful this is because it's actually really pretty. So what I want to do is just put a small sentiment on here, and we're going to do this small love you. And we're just going to do that on black cardstock with white embossing powder. So I have the stamp already here on a stamping block. Let's use our anti-static tool so that the powder does not stick to the paper when we put it on there. And then we're going to dab this down. And there's a coordinating die for this, so it doesn't have to be like straight or anything like that. There we go. And then we'll just dip this down into the powder. That looks perfect. I'm going to heat emboss this and cut this out with the die, and then I'll be right back to do the finishing touches of the card. Okay, so we have the sentiment done. It's super small here, and you know, we're just going to place it on here. You know, I'm not for sure if it's too small for the card, but we still don't want to take away from all this beautiful flower work that we have here, right? So I think just placing an I love you right there is good. And then I think what I want to do is just kind of scatter some touches of fancy throughout the card here. So I'm just going to do some random sprinklings of some gems here. One more. We'll do 7. We'll put one here. There we go. I think that works. And you guys, we have the completed card. So here we go. We have the black background with the white. We have the touches of fancy with the rhinestones. And then we have these beautiful flowers as like the centerpiece with just a really small sentiment, just to let them know, let a person know that you love them. So there we go. Let me hold it up a little bit closer for you guys to see. I love that. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You click that notification so that you know that a new video is coming out. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you like about the card, what you would change. Maybe what color of roses would you have done in this card? And then lastly, share the love. If you know someone that may like this video, go ahead and send it out to them. So until next time, I hope you have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.